Hi, Libra. Here's your weekly read. I'm just going to go ahead and use ancestor cards first with I have Raw deck. Sorry, so I thought I saw something peeking, but I didn't. Okay. We're going to go ahead and see what's up with y'all. I did pre-shuffle these, but I'll shuffle on camera too. I know how I am at least. So, for the Libras, can we please get 4 cards? See what else wants to pop out. Oh my god. Okay, Libra, you might need to go look at the Aquarius reading. Yeah, quite honestly. Literally, please go look at the Aquarius reading. This is okay, this is what's on the bottom of the deck is Stormy in a reverse. So secretly, you may be up to something, some mischief. I'm feeling mischief right here. Okay? There's some shadow work or some shadow aspect of yourself or someone else around you that basically does not respect the boundaries that you have. Um, this may be in your actual personal space, not to scare anybody, but just I'm seeing that like an old relationship that may have sailed, like just it's gone, over and done with. It's like someone has your keys still and doesn't really have the greatest boundaries, is willing to kind of come in unannounced as the masked suitor or suitress. I don't know what you call that. And this could be on you on yourself, Libra. This could be like you are kind of looking at a situation that may have caused you a little bit of strife when it was going down. Yep, power is right underneath. Okay. Without this stormy situation, there may be some boundaries that you have now need to enforce for yourself in your own life. Whatever happened here, it looks like there's a secret unhealthiness about it where there's constantly stepping on toes or just I'm just seeing like on pile like I don't know why I'm seeing just people pile on top of you. It's like a it's like an um trying to find the best words to explain the image I have. It's like if there was the golden ticket and everyone had a chance to get it, they were going to drop it in the middle of a circle, and everyone had to lunge at the same time to get it. It's like that. It's like that. It's like a pile of things, yeah, hodgepodge is what I'm feeling. And then here, it's almost like in order for the mystique or the mysteriousness of the situation to fall away, and for you to be your authentic, truest form of your peaceful self, potentially there's some type of a message. I'm just getting a fable, a message, the moral of the story. What was the moral of the story? I don't know why I'm also getting a child's book off of this for some reason. Children's stories sometimes deal with shadow aspects of ourselves that we're, not ready to deal with as children quite yet. And it shows us how when Little Red Riding Hood had no boundaries going through the forest, she almost got eaten by the wolf, right? That's kind of largely what I'm seeing here. Like um if this is a hood instead of a mask, and you're at a masquerade ball instead of a in the middle of the forest. I'm just seeing, there's a key. There's a key to this. There's a method to this. To a way to I don't know why I'm just feeling like this is not going to hold out for you unless you figure out a way to erect some boundaries for yourself. So there may be some people, places, or things around you right now that are really like leeching off you. You may be doing this to someone else. If you are, stop it. I'm going to use the guidance cards to get clarity on what the heck is going on. But I do feel like there's something about that in order for this to continue. I'm just seeing the power card. Yeah, I'm telling you right now. There's something about you needing to like take your power back. Don't cut off your power and remain peaceful. You really need to have boundaries that honor that space in your own pocket, in your own life, in your own time frame, in your own whatever it is. Just stick with it. Don't let your shadow self kind of run over your own boundaries, because that can happen too. Where you have the best of intentions, like I'm only gonna spend $10 tonight, and then you go out with friends and you have a $10 drink, and then somebody orders rounds, and then you end up paying for it, or somehow your credit card gets used. I don't know. These things happen. Yeah, exactly. It's just about focusing on the purpose that you have instead of the ones that you don't have. So things that are outside of your control, you cannot control those things. Those are outside of your control. It's not in your limit or boundary, okay? But when your shadow self is present, it allows for things to get that way, get out of control. And when you have purpose, it keeps your... I'm just seeing the purple here, and this woman is in line, but then the mask is kind of cutting off. Like if we were to, cover her, the rest of her face, we would never know she's wearing a mask. If we did the same to I'm just seeing the closed eyes in the sky here as being her face, her eyes. They're not there. So you may be not seeing something about boundaries and your purpose. Let me see what else I can get for clarification. Okay, so maybe you feel as though you don't know how to drop your boundaries a little bit and drop the mask, the facade. Maybe you're functioning a little bit more right now out of your purpose, but this is like robot mode. So this is, oh, hi, how are you? I'm good, how are you? I'm good, how are you? I'm good, how are you? It's that robot mode that people go into when they're not being their genuine selves. They're just functioning at what they believe is politically correct levels. Let me see what else I can get for you. Yeah, you might need to whatever. I'm gonna get a card for this too because I keep getting weird energy off that. Sorry, that was from the last reading. Okay. I just flipped this over and immediately my throat got really like just thick. This whatever key you found or whatever mask you're wearing in order to try to obtain something. Also getting like whatever you started, you might need to take a moment to figure out what kind of impact that had on you and your overall purpose in life, because there's something icky back here that I feel like this is the back of my throat and this is the front of it. So, I mean, maybe your things are rolling off the tip of your tongue. I'm now getting without necessarily even having to try, and it's giving you power and it's not causing any kind of issues or anything like that. But there's something in the back of your mind or of your function right now that has to do with your life purpose. That's a lot, Libra. Yeah, thank you. Okay, yeah, your self-esteem could have taken a hit with something. And if that's causing you despair, then you need to understand that whoever was talking about you says a lot more about them than it does about you, that they're talking about you. Sometimes it feels good to vent to other people about other people. We all do it. Don't even lie. However, if your purpose, if you're feeling like this opening is you're missing the, if you feel like you're missing your mark right here, I don't know if you guys can see this on camera. If you feel like you're missing your mark in any way, shape, or form, it may be because there's some type of mask that you need to remove having to do with your self-esteem. Are you doing something that is taking you off your purpose? Are you doing it willingly with your eyes shut? It's hard to walk towards purpose with your eyes shut and your mouth closed. And I just noticed that's also his shadow self. Your shadow self is going to take you for a walk, whether you want to go on that walk or not. So there is a way that you can switch some of the energy from being so dark, just seeing all this darkness. And there's a little doorway with some really beautiful flowers right behind it, poppies or something. I don't know. Those are not poppies. I don't even know. What are those? Really tall with the small little popcorn bud uh, flowers all the way up the purple ones. Lilacs? Now I'm going to have to look these up. I should know the name of those flowers. Anyway, I'm just saying, maybe you don't know. Maybe you can't really put your finger on or name what it is that's going to make you happy. This is Guardian Angel Michael. And he's trying to work with you on self-esteem, on the keys to self-esteem. Maybe if you're not feeling that at face value, you're getting on the path of your own life purpose, that could make you feel some type way, especially despair. Oh, I said I was gonna get one for Stormy as well, huh? I just wanted to pop out. Yep. Rest in the Holy Spirit. So you may be on the bottom of the deck is restriction. Look, there's like babies flying out of this man's head. Interesting too, because there's a lock. Here's the key. Whatever portal or doorway it is that you're looking for, you just need to rest and rejuvenate before you can remove the restrictions that are maybe on you at this time mentally. This man is like strong arming both of these, this lock and the chain, and then the babies are kind of like like serenading what's going on down here. Sometimes your rejection is your protection, and I definitely believe that. I think sometimes, you can feel as though you're really in a pit of despair, you have no self-esteem or purpose. And at the end of the day, that's exactly what God is about to just drop on your lap, is the power to cut off, not to cut off your foundations, to stay, higher in the sky than just a friendship, and have commitment, like real life commitment, something much more than what you thought. Sometimes you have to drop a couple items off the boat on the way across the moat. Okay. Anyway, to get to your castle. And I'm just trying to say, what is one or two pieces of gold if you're going to get to your castle on the other side, you know? Okay, the ram came out for all you football players. Colorado, never mind. Just saying that you feel like you need to, like, this came out right here. And this is boundaries. The boundaries and the ram are like going head to head right now. The ram is sacrifice, growth, and divine life. You may not be wanting to grow something right now. Maybe you have no limit to the growth that you'd like to have right now. Maybe there are shadow aspects of yourself that want this growth that you're somehow preventing at this time with your lack of boundaries, or with someone else's lack of boundaries, or with the fake ways that we offer each other, you know, omens or signs of, you know, love, rest, you know, we try to be kind without turbulence and regain our own power. There's ways that all of us handle these things, but I'm seeing that you've got a lot of responsibility because you got two on this side, two on this side, one small lamb here, and then a ram. So you've got, and then this huge secret right over your head. And so maybe you only know half the secret. That could be part of this blindness right here. Could be that you only know half the secret. Maybe you don't know the whole story or something of that effect. I mean, there's always point A, point B, and then, you know, God. They always say that. It's just the saying. Okay, well, Heron came out. So, life, feminine energy, and renewal. Yeah, the heron is a bird, and they reside on water, so they're very able to kind of go with the ebb and flow, aware of their surroundings and their ecosystem, obviously. And the rabbit came out. So as much as I don't want to say this, okay, ramming heron, rabbit, ram, heron, rabbit. I feel like you guys can put those together for yourselves. But if this has to do with an addiction issue, you may need to cleanse yourself of that. That's not necessarily on your life purpose. And I know, as crazy as it sounds, I've actually heard other energy readers say that some people come to this earth just to experience despair from addiction or lack of self-esteem, or trying to find their way spiritually. And rather than that grace and mercy landing on them in the chair, it does sometimes. I mean, there's antlers with a whole rack of knowledge standing in the distance here. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, please show it. I don't think it's going to. In any case, this is number 24. So I'm just getting that from looking at the cards and the energy that comes off of them. This woman is offering this ram, a white bird, okay? Similar to what we just saw here in the Holy Spirit card. You may need to offer yourself some grace, some forgiveness, whatever the case may be, for rabbit-like tendencies, or for rushing into something too quickly that caused turbulence in your life before. If you felt like something was powerfully moving emotionally, maybe the water that the heron is standing in was really moving before. Big waves. Now the waves are gone. Your power is still here, but you do need to rest. Because the way that this came out was like so. So you have not cut off power in a while. And although that's a good thing because it's, helping you with getting through whatever this is, you also do need to rest. Some rejuvenation is needed at this time. And I don't know why, but I am just seeing that, like, if whatever key this is, you might get it back once you've rested. Or you might figure out what it is on your mind that you can't quite seem to unlock for yourself or for whatever situation. This could be like a romantic situation. It's interesting too. This just fell upside down, and then this came out again, and it fell on the cords. So literally, you could be like not speaking your purpose. Ram. I think Ram is actually one of the Hindu gods, if I'm not mistaken. It could be. I'm so sorry if it's not Hindu. It could be like Buddhist or something. Anyway, maybe not speaking your purpose, not saying exactly what it is that you're intending to let go into the atmosphere is impeding your ability to reproduce self-esteem. So you're having to wear this mask instead. And that leaves you with a key but no lock. So even though this rest is the key, like chill out on something. Like rest is the key. When you have a headache and you get home and you're like, oh my god, I can't take one more person's opinion. Blah, 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 blah. That's the key right here. Rest first. Okay? And it'll remove some of this restriction. Yeah. You need to like literally rest by removing some of your priorities, or take some time, take your power back. Take whatever is causing you to feel like you need this rest and restriction, relaxation, rest and relaxation. And take that seriously. Do that. Go take yourself on a little retreat to get a massage or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, you guys have a good one. I'll see you next time. Good luck. If you liked it, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Bye.